Hey KCS, Mr. Eric here. It is Thursday, January 7th, and I brought in a book, The Blue Day Book for Kids, A Lesson in Cheering Yourself Up by Bradley Trevor Grieve. He's a New York Times best-selling author. Have you ever had a blue day? A blue day is a day when nothing goes right and you feel kind of lousy. You might feel grumpy, lonely, really shy, or just plain pooped. Basically, you're not much fun to be around. Other people may not understand how you feel. In fact, on blue days, it seems like everyone is ignoring you or picking on you. A blue day can sneak up on you when you don't even expect it. Someone might do or say something mean that hurts your feelings. Or you might make a silly mistake and feel weird about it. And trying to cover it up, it only makes things worse. Your parents may be mad at you or even yell at you. Or you might get put in time out at school. That's a sure way to a blue day. Have you ever been forced to share your favorite toy or snack when you really don't want to? Grown-ups don't always understand how hard it is to share. Or had to eat Brussels sprouts for dinner? How come no one makes you share your Brussels sprouts? That's a good question. Does it ever seem like you're too big to play with the little kids, but too little to play with the big kids? Feeling like you don't fit in can really bring on a blue day. Which is like being sick, but not knowing what hurts. Everything seems impossible on a blue day. You don't feel like playing or laughing or even talking. On a blue day, it's like you're stuck in a deep hole and you can't climb out. Well, listen up, kid. You can get past a blue day. There are lots of ways to do it. Sometimes just a little nap can make you feel better and help you see things clearly. But if you don't feel like resting, try singing your favorite song as loud as you can. And while you're at it, break out some wild dance moves. If you don't feel like hanging out with friends, you can have some fun on your own. Try to stand on your head. It's a great way to see the world differently. More grown-ups should try this. By the way, did you ever stop to think that everyone on the other side of the world is walking around upside down? Weird. Huh? Another great way to beat a blue day is to be creative. Get out the paints, crayons, and spaghetti sauce and cut loose. Spaghetti sauce? Shake up your usual routine and try something you've never done before. Or pretend you're someone else entirely. Sometimes you can cheer up by talking to your best friend or even just thinking about someone you really like. It's true. Especially if you think about a time you did something really crazy together. You see? A smile can sneak up on you just like a blue day can. Before you know it, you'll be back to your old self. In fact, if you're not careful, you might start smiling so much, people will think that you're up to something. Of course, you are up to something. You're cheering yourself up by changing the color of your day. With a little imagination, you can change a blue day into a new day, a day when all kinds of amazing things might happen. A day when it's great to be you. Now, isn't that a much better way to look at the world? Yeah, I think so, too. I started off this week being really excited, being real cheered up that we're going to be having students back in our building super quick. First kindergarten, first and second grade, and then just a couple weeks later, third through 12th. But after some of the things that happened yesterday in Washington, D.C., I started paying attention to how I was feeling, and I realized I was feeling blue. And I had a good guess that I was not alone. You see, people can have different opinions of who they want for president. Some people want Donald Trump, some people want Joe Biden. Those are some of the differences. Some people might like pizza best. Some people might like cheeseburgers best. Some people might like fried walleye best. But there is something that links us all together that we all have in common, and it's called our feelings. You don't have to succeed at winning the presidential election to know success, just like you don't have to lose a presidential election to know failure. Those feelings are common with all of us. One of the reasons I read the book today was because I know that paying attention to my feelings can help change how I feel. And also sharing with people around us how we feel can also help. I think it's important for us to remember that we can have lots of differences, and differences are cool. But underneath those differences, we're all kind of the same. We all get happy sometimes, we all get sad sometimes, we all get excited sometimes, and we all get scared sometimes. It's okay that we have a blue day from time to time, but it's not okay what we saw happening yesterday in Washington, D.C. That's something that's going to be a part of history, and kids are going to study at Kaleidoscope in 10 years, 20 years. It's an interesting time we live in. Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's sad. I hope you're doing all right. I hope if you're paying attention to how you feel, you're okay with how you feel. And I hope that you can understand that the unique feelings you share and have are the same unique feelings that I have and everybody else in between. It's the thing that we have in common. Until next time, hug the ones you can, call or text the ones you can't. And Kaleidoscope Charter School, go Comets.